Explosive fireworks today in the courtroom as Capricorn Clark, the alleged Diddy kidnapping victim and former personal assistant, testifies today only on today's Daily Diddy Dose. Hello, this is Tentacular Thoughts, serving you your daily summary of Diddy courtroom drama in just a few minutes. It is Diddy trial day 10. Capricorn speaks. So we left off on last Thursday, when Kid Cudi spilled some very interesting tea. He testified. Now today is Capricorn Clark, the former assistant, and she is super important as a witness because she is supposed to corroborate Kid Cudi's testimony. She is supposed to be that person who identifies Sean Combs as the individual who broke into Kid Cudi's house and as the individual who also kidnapped her in relation to the situation with Kid Cudi. And also she's there to lay the foundation that Diddy was the individual who set fire to Kid Cudi's car. All right, so let's begin. Capricorn Clark joined Bad Boy Entertainment as a personal assistant. She secured a job as Diddy's personal assistant. However, she forgot to disclose one important detail on her job application, and that detail being that she is bosom buddies with Sean Combs' arch nemesis, Suge Knight, the owner of Death Row Records. That's correct. Her best friend is Suge's baby mama. And she used to work at Death Row Records. That's Suge's record label. I mean, this is huge. This is thunderbolt and lightning. It is so big. And the fact that she omits this detail makes me question her motives. Is it possible that she is just an industry plant sent by Suge Knight to spy on Sean Combs and Bad Boy Entertainment? Who knows? But for now, at this point, for now, I'm already viewing Capricorn as a liar and potential spy. Definitely not a good look. At any rate, this is what she had to say about Diddy and the Kid Cudi incident. So Capricorn knows that Cassie is cheating on Diddy. She sees lovey-dovey messages on Cassie's phone from Kid Cudi, and she tells Cassie that she has to get another phone line. She has to get a burner phone so that Sean Combs will not see Cassie's phone. And in the words of Capricorn, she says, Diddy will kill us all. He will unalive us all if he sees those messages. Fast forward a little bit, and one night, Capricorn hears loud banging at her apartment door. She goes to answer it, and she notices that at her door is Sean Combs, and he is carrying a pow-pow. He is enraged, and pretty much he says, we have to go unalive this ninja Kid Cudi because of his relationship with Cassie. He then forces her to get into a car, a black Escalade, and according to her, the driver is one of Diddy's security guards. She sits in the passenger side, and Diddy is in the back seat with the pow-pow. Okay, so already this is kind of strange. It's like, why would anybody bring along another witness? Bring her along if they are about to unalive someone. I mean, the last thing you would need is more witnesses, especially when they're sitting passenger. So that story is a little bit shaky. She says they drive to his Hollywood Hills home. She was unsure as to whether or not Kid Cudi was home. And when they arrive, Diddy and the security guard exit the vehicle. And so she's sitting in the vehicle alone. The defense asks her this question, why didn't you leave if you were really that scared? And she pretty much indicated that she didn't want anything to pop off, so to speak. Good question though, right? So she says that while she's sitting in the car, she notices that Diddy and the security guard are outside the door messing with it, trying to get the door open. And she says that they were doing this for a long time. Now, remember that it is Kid Cudi's testimony last week that stated that he left his door unlocked. So why would Diddy and the security guard be messing with the door, be fiddling with the front door and getting it open? So already we have inconsistencies with the people that are telling this story, making me wonder and question the story's validity. At any rate, she is sitting in the car. She calls Cassie on
Capri ends up continuing to work
Cassie's burner phone, and she tells Cassie what is going on. Diddy exits the house, and he grabs the cell phone in Capricorn's hand, and he says, "What is going on?" And he notices that Cassie has a burner phone. So while they're at the house, Kid Cudi's vehicle pulls up, and he immediately turns around. That is when Diddy, in the black Escalade, driven by one of his security guards, and with Capricorn in the passenger, they take chase to Kid Cudi's vehicle. They chase him for a few minutes until they see police lights, and they decide to leave the area. After that, they decide that they have to collect their thoughts at a nightclub.
Unsure as to whether or not he was
according to Capricorn, she was forced to go to a nightclub by Diddy. That's also somewhat strange because her testimony is starting to come off as someone who's been caught doing a bad thing and trying to blame someone else. I mean, how can someone really force you to go to a nightclub? Seems just a little bit shaky, her testimony. Capricorn says that at the nightclub, Diddy insists that she contact Cassie and to tell Cassie that Diddy will not let Capricorn leave until she arrives at the nightclub herself. So Cassie arrives at the nightclub, and it is where Diddy says to them, "Make sure Kid Cudi does not go to the police, or else I will unalive you." Capricorn continues to work for Bad Boy Entertainment in various roles. At times throughout this 11-year period, there are times where she quits Bad Boy. There are times when she's fired, but she always seems to return in a different position, in a different role, and that role being slightly better than the previous one that she had. Okay, well, thank you for joining me, and tune in tomorrow on your next Daily Diddy Dose.